Good afternoon. My name is Rebecca McCullough, and today I will be presenting the Syracuse Police Department. The Chief of Police of Central City, Syracuse, is Joseph L. Cecile.
Syracuse has much more character than snow and cold weather. The dental chair was created by Syracuse Milton Waldo Hatchett in 1840. Also, the 24-second shot clock was invented by Danny Blasson, the late owner of the Syracuse Nationals, which can coincide with today's successful university. Syracuse University ranked number 100 top colleges in 2023 in Forbes magazine. The population as of now is over 140,000 people. Top employers include Upstate University Health Systems, which is over 9,000 employees, Syracuse University, which has over 4,000 employees, and St. Joseph Hospital Center, which had over 3,000 employees.
Syracuse city demographics support that Syracuse is a predominantly white community. Famous businesses that started in Syracuse is our very own Raymore and Flanagan, a furniture company. It is also important to understand the economical challenges that individuals may have faced.
These economic challenges can include job availability, educational resources, and also financial literacy. The lack of diversity in the Syracuse Police Department is alarming based on the number of total employees and the ratio of Hispanic, Black, and white. We also see that male police officers dominate the field. The Syracuse Police Agency crime statistics are most recent from 2024 year. This includes and does not mean that crime has occurred, but only the numbers that called for service through 911 dispatchers. Burglaries was at 257 calls. Aggravated assaults was at 189 calls. Murders was at 4 calls. And motor vehicle thefts was at 408 calls. These specific grievances and occurrences happen in specific areas of community that dealt with poverty as well as violence. The order of rank listed here shows us the hierarchy of positions of power in the police department. At the top, we have the chief of police, who is in charge of first commands. After that is first deputy chief of police, following deputy chief of police, following that police captain, police lieutenant, police sergeant, police officer, and civilian member. These placements allow the officers to maintain integrity as well as leadership roles in the department. The application process as well as the requirements to be a Syracuse police officer are clear on the website. Applicants must be eligible to pursue the New York State Civil Service exam as well as a physical exam. Applicants must truthfully complete and submit the Syracuse Police Department's application for appointment police officer. Then they will be subjected to a series of oral interviews with another person. Applicants will be the subject of a thorough background check to sustain the eligibility of their employment. Applicants will also be subject to a polygraph exam. This can go into or entail in their ethics. Applicants must successfully pass medical and psychological examinations, and they may be subject to drug tests from blood or urine. Applicants who are not selected for appointment will be notified in writing. An extension of the Syracuse Police Department website, there is a hiring portal called Join the Syracuse Police Department, which is easy to navigate and also explains things like the basic requirements for becoming a police officer at Syracuse PD. One of the most important things is that you would only need a high school diploma or GED, which I found interesting compared to other police departments. This exceptional benefits package can be luring to a prospect police officer. The first starting rate for a police officer is anywhere between $58,000 and $87,000 first year. They provide education, military, and bilingual financial incentives, which can also draw new recruits in. They provide a hiring bonus for new hires and laterals, which also are good incentives to recruit more people. 12 to 25 annual paid vacation days. So those are accrued, or those are given already instead of accrued. Comprehensive medical and dental coverage, which is extremely important because health insurance can be expensive. And holiday pay for 13 days, which is also important because the holidays mean a lot to everyone else as well. And retirement at least 20 years old at 50% salary, which can be a great thing. Medical benefits after retirement, which means you're still covered after you're finished working for them. Syracuse Police Integrity Monitoring is important to maintain the validity and functionality of the police department. It's important that we hold those accountable who don't follow rules or regulations or formal policies as a police officer. The Syracuse Police Department takes seriously all complaints regarding the service provided by the department and the conduct of its members. The department will accept and investigate all complaints of misconduct, including anonymous complaints, which I feel is very important because it makes the society and the community feel heard. It's also a policy of the department to ensure that the community can report misconduct without concern of reprisal or retaliation. This is also going to establish that trust. Some recent misconduct cases include Jacob Terenosky, who was 33 and arrested for child neglect and endangerment of a child. He slapped his child and put his face near soiled sheets. And of course, being a police officer, that is no way you would want to behave around your child. So he was on paid administrative leave until the case was resolved. And also, Syracuse paid a $500,000 settlement for a lawsuit dealing with excessive force. The lawsuit was brought by Tony Jennings, who alleged 3 police officers used excessive force against him during an arrest on January 5th, 2016. My last thoughts about this department is to break up the barriers of diversity, which seems like a challenge in this department, as far as representation between women and also African Americans. I think it's important for people to feel represented with people who look like them, because that will demonstrate a better relationship with the community. And they should use different recruitment tactics to explore those options.